Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Samantha, and we would love to have you on the fam, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about braces and retainers. I asked you guys recently if y'all wanted another video about this. I have a couple of braces and retainers videos up on my channel. If you guys would like to check that out, it's all in a playlist. You can find it on my page. It'll be under like a braces and retainers playlist. I have done quite a few videos on this, but I'm going to be talking a little bit about questions I feel like that'd be like newly questions, like to like when you get braces on is what I'm trying to say, like all those kind of questions to be answered, and a little bit of my experience, and same thing with retainers. I've been out of braces basically 2 years, probably when this video goes up, or around the time this video goes up. So it's kind of crazy to think about that, and I've had retainers for about 2 years, so it's kind of cool. Stuff for the video, let's get into it. Also, do not mind the wind howling outside. It is just like coming for me right now. So basically, braces are a thing that people get, whether it's for like overbites, underbites, or your teeth just need to be straight. Some people get things called like spacers to make more room in your mouth. There's a lot of things that can go into making space in your mouth. There's like things that go on the top of your mouth and everything like that. So I feel like some of the most common questions are going to be, do braces hurt when you get them on? I'm not gonna lie to you, they kind of do hurt. Not in like the process of getting them on, because you have to be with this smile maker is what they call it. It like stretches out your cheeks and you look really funny. In my opinion, it was funny. But it does hurt your mouth, so make sure you do bring lip balm if you are getting your braces on soon, because you are going to need that, because your mouth is going to be so dry. And I don't mean that like a scary thing. It's not that bad. So it depends on like how you need braces, or what you need braces for how long the process takes. Because some people I've heard don't get braces on all your teeth, depending on like your age and stuff, and of course like how your braces process is going. Some people get them on gradually, other people get them all in one shebang, which is what I did. So I got my braces back in, I think it was into 2019, so about September it was. It took me a long time to actually be able to get qualified for getting braces, which is insane, because braces are expensive as it is. So like trying to go through insurance and everything like that, you have to get approved and stuff. So once that's all out of the way, take it from there. When it comes to like foods you can eat when you first get braces on, me, I had a hard time eating, I swear. Like, I don't know, it was just crazy. But I mean, it takes a while to get used to foods you can eat with braces on and stuff. So the first day I had a chicken pot pie. I dug it out from KFC, so shout out to KFC. We loved our chicken pot pies. It was actually pretty, not simple to eat, but it was pretty decent to eat. It wasn't too like hard to eat, but like definitely avoid anything like sticky foods or acidic foods. Those are pretty bad for braces, because you can like mess up the brackets and everything. There is 2 different kinds of braces. You can get some with rubber bands where like they do the colors and stuff. Personally, I didn't have those ones. I just had the ones where it was the brackets and then the wire just snapped in. So honestly, I'm glad I had that, because I didn't have to change the color, but I feel like it is kind of fun to like change the color. Um, I think that's super cool. And then another thing that I found cool about braces was like how fast they actually worked. You can definitely feel your teeth shifting when you have braces on, which is kind of insane to me. But it's always a fun experience to like know different things your mouth does, because the human mouth is quite insane and crazy with how like it works. So some of my top recommendations for food are like yogurts, ice creams, cottage cheese. I think you could probably do a grilled cheese, maybe, but like break it up and make it easier. Biting with your front teeth is definitely one of the hardest things in my opinion when it comes to braces. You cannot eat anything hard when like biting down. If it's like a soft bread, you probably can. Personally, I try to avoid that like all around. One of the things that I missed the most was baby carrots, because that was like my obsession, and it's now my obsession after braces. It's just so crazy to see the foods you can and cannot eat. So for my process, I started trying to get qualified for braces back in, I think it was 2015, 2016 era. I was like a little squirt, not literally, but that's what it seemed like, because now I'm this age and I'm like looking back and I'm like, dang, she was super young. It took me like 3 to 4 years to get qualified for braces. So like I said, braces are an expensive thing. So make sure when you get braces, you take care of those, because they're not a cheap thing, and you do not want to go back into them because it's a lot of money you have to drop on them again. Let's see. I'm trying to like think about like random questions people could have. Let's see. So I feel like cold foods were definitely the easiest to eat because it's just easy to eat on the braces. Another thing is get wax. Braces wax exists. You can probably find it at Walmart or Target or something like that. You will need that because it is honestly one of the most life-changing things is having a wax for your braces. I will probably pop up some photos throughout this video about like different things I recommend. So hopefully I remember to put some wax here. And you just like take it out and then you like roll it in your hand, you warm it up, and then you can like put it on the bracket, like if you like not squish it, but squish it on there. It definitely helps your cheeks from like getting like cuts and stuff. Cause that leads me to my next point, which with braces, like for the first couple of like months, it's so hard to avoid getting cuts and stuff on your cheeks just because you can feel like the brackets on your cheeks and you have like so much more in your mouth than you did before, which again, it's going to be leading me on to my next point. It will be kind of hard to relearn how to talk. Not like learning like how your speech, but you're gonna have like a lisp is what it's gonna feel like because you feel like you cannot talk properly and your voice will change. If y'all had been on my channel since I had braces, y'all probably can tell that my speech is a lot more clear after braces, and I don't know if that's because my teeth are correctly where they need to be, or B, it's because of like how much is inside of your mouth during the braces process. When you go to orthodontic appointments, make sure you brush. Make sure you brush every single day, no matter what, not just for those orthodontist appointments, but don't make it harder on your orthodontist, guys. And make sure you're going to your dentist regularly also with braces. Just make sure they don't mess up the braces because I think I had one do that before. Love that. So that's another part of my experience. The dentist was give or take with how they treated the braces. Some were easy with them and some were not. So like hopefully the dentist that you get is like experienced with like braces because sometimes it can be an awkward situation. Okay, so moving on to retainers. If you guys do have other questions about braces or my experience, go ahead, ask them. I will literally answer all your comments, so you can leave as many questions as you have. Don't feel like you cannot ask too many questions because there's no asking too many questions in this case. I just think it's nice to be able to have someone who's been through the experience. I'm just trying to touch on the topics that I can think of off the top of my head. So moving on to retainers. Actually, no, let's back it up, guys. There's one thing I forgot to mention. Get a water flosser because a water flosser is going to save your booty. I was able to use actual floss and a water flosser just to make sure my braces were completely clean. There are floss threaders, which in my opinion, I hated those. They did not work for me, but you might find a better and easier experience with them. But yeah, I just think that's another topic. So moving on actually now to retainers. When you get your retainers, there's probably two ways you can probably have these done. For me, I had 3D images taken of my mouth after I got the braces off, so like after they cleaned my teeth and everything. They did a 3D image, but they also have another process that they do. Sometimes they do it like in person, where they'll mold your teeth and they'll make molds of your mouth so that they can make your retainers right then and there. My retainers came through this thing called Retainer Club, so it was a thing that they were matched with, where they did their retainers, so it was like 3D imaging, and it went on to make my retainers. And for retainers, you either need to wear them all day, all night, for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or up to a year. For me, I cannot remember right now how many months I had to wear them for all day, all night. I probably talked about that in a video before, so if y'all want to check that one out. I do have a retainer cleaning video, and then I also do have a video about cleaning braces and my braces routine, which the braces routine, that'll probably give you a lot more insight into doing it because I can't really show you now that I don't have braces on. And then the retainers, I didn't want to show you guys the same thing again, so that's also in another video, so check out that playlist. It'll be either linked down below or on my page. For retainers, make sure you get soap, and I mean this literally. I got this soap. I just get hand soap. Make sure you get like a delicate soap because other soaps can damage the retainers. And then make sure you have a baby toothbrush to clean them. And then there's also things you need to get for soaking the retainers. You can get like a little, they're like denture care containers. They're like white and they're like little containers. And then there's also things that go along with that. You just use the same thing for your retainers. It's honestly a pretty simple process. And once I got it down packed, I'd be doing that. I'd be soaking my retainers. I'd be cleaning those retainers. Clean them every single day. Do not put a dirty retainer in your mouth. That is how you get bacteria. Nobody wants that. We don't want that. We want to be a clean teeth gang, and we slay. We will literally slay for having clean teeth and amazingly perfectly teeth. Another thing is don't freak out. People will say that sometimes your teeth can be weak after braces. It's not true if you take care of your teeth. Take care of your teeth, brush, floss, rinse, do all that good stuff while you have braces on. Your teeth will be fine when you get out of braces, I promise you. Because I had people tell me before I got braces, like, your teeth are gonna have yellow stains on them, your teeth are gonna be weak, and when I got out of braces, neither of those were true. So don't believe all the things you hear from people on the internet. Literally, I mean, that says a lot. Believe me if y'all want to. I'm just being honest with my experience. But your teeth will not be yellow if you take care of them correctly, like yellow spots. Brush, floss, rinse, and clean your teeth, and you'll be fine. Your teeth will be pretty strong also if you do all the things you're supposed to do and follow your orthodontist instructions. So follow those instructions from the orthodontist because you'll end up like this. But yeah, just make sure you have that lip balm going to orthodontist appointments. You'll thank me. And if you do get to have the colors of rubber bands, have fun with it. Have fun with it. The other thing that I had in my experience was called a power chain. I had the ability to pick the colors. I always went with gray. Just be warned though, I think it's with gray that if you do something acidic, it could turn it green. I had that happen to me once and then I got it clean somehow. I don't remember how, but by brushing a lot, that definitely helped that. Power chains are just to make sure everything gets done and in place correctly. So that's another fun thing about braces and retainers and everything else. Your teeth are the biggest impact, I feel like, in your life because you eat with them. Like, you can't eat or have your nutrients if you don't have your mouth. So take care of your teeth. Make sure you go to all your orthodontist appointments. Go to your dentist while you have braces on because it's also another important thing because for your 6-month checkups, you can have them cleaned really well and you can shine up those braces as well. Don't mind the lighting going in and out. I'm sorry. Like, I can't help it. But anyways, if you guys do have any questions on retainers, make sure you ask those as well and I will get back to you guys on that. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. If y'all want to make a part 2 to this video, I can. Ask those questions, go onto Instagram, comment section, wherever you guys want to ask them. Or if you feel embarrassed to ask it here, you can head on over to my Instagram. It's always in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you're getting braces, don't be scared. You're going to be just fine. I promise you, you're going to love your smile. And honestly, braces was a pretty fun experience. I loved my braces. I kind of felt funny getting them off, and it kind of like was a whole process of me getting them off. But yeah, there's lots of videos you can check out on my page. There's also other YouTubers who have done videos about this kind of thing too. So make sure you're checking them all out. Don't be scared. You'll be fine. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water, eat your food, and just take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.